Well. What do we have here? Wait a minute. Y'all tell me, do my mic sound bad? I feel like it sound bad. It normally show up when it sound better. How does it sound? I sound all right? All right, bet. What y'all doing? What the hell y'all got going on, man? Are you loud and clear? Love to hear it. A lot of money. I can smell the money. Smell like money. What the hell y'all doing, man? Who all in this thing? Pieter. Parm meat in here. JTR, what you ordering, man? Chimichanga is true. Smitty in this thing. Mikey in this thing. Waiting on some cook. Man, I had some cookout earlier, and it was a good call by me, and it's a good call by you. Good call by you. What's up, Andrew? No Sixers cap today. Just my Grizz and my Bart and my drink. It's that raw. What y'all sipping on tonight, man? What y'all got tonight? What shake did I get to cook? Michael, I got the only shake I ever get to cook out. The peach cobbler milkshake. Every single time I go to cookout, I look at the shakes and I'm like, oh, that sounds nice. That look nice. That look nice. And every single time when they say, what'll it be? I say peach cobbler. I say, it's never let me, it let me down one time. When I legit, like they got peach and peach cobbler. And I think the girl gave me peach, but I was still in the parking lot. So I drove back around and they got me right. So they really never did me wrong. Hold on. Trail guy Aaron, yeah, man. These old things, Pieter? These old things? Oh, a little something. I think I told you about. No, what was that? I can't. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know who I told what. I think I told the story about when I got my ears pierced after being pulled over by the police. I got some candle. I ain't got no candle, dude. Candleless. But I did re-up on my 3 Cheeto. Yeah, looking cool. Just pronounce it Peter. No, I like Pieter better. I like Pieter much better. Vancouver top 3 of all time. It might be, man. It's up there. Thomas got some OG in the thing. El Braz got the wings. The Reggie Bush Black Diamonds. Nah, man. Here's the thing. Here's what I learned about like black. Unless your black diamonds are like carats, like multiple carats. That shit, it don't look like a black diamond. It just looked like you got like a gauge in your ear, and I ain't there yet. Are we depressed? Pele lost, man. Of course we depressed. What you mean? Like no matter what I do, it's always dim and shit in here. It is what it is. We'll cope. What y'all doing today, man? Will she ever love you back? Honestly, that's not your business. That's not your business. And let me tell you this. I didn't know we was gonna get off on this foot. Unrequited love, slick the best kind, man. It ain't no expectations of unrequited love. I'm sitting there watching the Rockets whoop up on the Thunder. Unrequited love is all right, man. You know how much unrequited love I got? All of it, dog. All of it. Running back Chappelle show, true. Listen, Larry, I was supposed to do it last Saturday. Didn't do it last Saturday. So today, me and my dad helped my sister move. And let me tell you this. One, moving is bullshit. I hate it. I hate it. Two, moving is so much worse when the person you help move is not prepared for you to help them move at all. At all. Every single time. Because my sister moves like twice a year. I don't like she just a moving ass nigga, man. Can't sit still. Every single time. I'm like, yeah, I'll come help. And I ask, I'm like, are you packed? Like, are you ready? Like when I get there, stuff is ready to be lifted. Yeah, moving prep, much worse. Tom is spot on there. Much worse. Uh-oh, they fighting. PJ Tucker, somebody must have stepped on PJ Tucker, his fear of God. He can't believe it. Those 4 points ain't gonna score himself. Listen, I'm talking about I get there. The shit we gotta move is in the garage. It gotta go upstairs. Okay. I'm like, okay, so where we're moving this to, is that ready to go? And she say, well, kinda. I ain't gonna say it's bad news when all women say well kinda, but I'm gonna say it's bad news when my sister say well kinda, because that means not at all. So I go upstairs, this shit not moved, the shit ain't clean to where we supposed to be moving the new stuff to. She's like, it just take a look. No, man. No, ain't no just a little bit of nothing in moving. Ain't no little bit of nothing. Yeah, that's exact code for no. Kind of mean not in the slightest. So Susie laughing it up now. She gonna take this back too? I ain't forget. Nah, what's up, Susie? I will pay. That's 100% Maxwell. Like for the rest of my life. What is PJ Tucker doing? What do you got going on, man? Yeah, for the rest of my life, I will make sure that if I move, if I don't have enough money for my first and last month's rent, I'm gonna have enough money to have somebody pay to move. That's a fact. That's a fact. My girls about to move from the Northeast. Be working the whole. I'd much rather work 12-hour shift to help somebody move. I'm talking about we get there. Me and my pops got to do the damn cleaning and the moving. I said, what the hell is this? And also, we up there, man, we see like my nephew's room. That's a mess because he's a kid, and that's what kids' rooms are. But when I was a kid, I couldn't have no messy room. I can't tell you how many times I done had the game stopped. I'd be playing some Hang Time. Got a good game on Super Nintendo. Y'all remember Hang Time? It was kind of like an NBA Jam. My pops come in there and be like, what's going on with these dishes? And I go in there and it'll literally be like one fork in the sink. And he'd be like, look, I'm telling you, if I got to tell you again, I'm cutting the game off. And now we go in my nephew's room. That shit look like Chernobyl. And my pops is that's just that grandfather gene, man. He's just like, what can you do? I get the vacuum, you get the. I was like, motherfucker. So it is what it is. I'm hating. It is what it is. 12-hour shift at the old DSF. Yeah. Let's see, baseball. Who am I picking to close Game 7 of the World? Yeah, I do feel like it is boring. Idris, I think I remember that correctly. Idris, it's got to be Mariano though. Like I don't even know who's really like a close second. Yeah, the baseboards. Gagne was cold. What up, Jerry? Did they call it? I got to turn some caption on. Did they call it flagrant 2 on Schroeder? That's kind of messed up. I don't think that was.
Wow.
Hold up.
As both PJ Tucker and Dennis Schroeder are ejected.
Ejected? Admittedly, I haven't been watching this game too long, closely. Did they have something else going? Oh, okay. I just saw Schroeder hit him in the nuts. I didn't. That's not funny. I didn't see that at first. Okay. No, that's dirty poo. That's dirty poo. A bad if it was a bad take, don't keep it. I don't want to hear it. Just keep it. Yeah, he punched. Okay, yeah, if he punched him in the balls, and I would say toss Schroeder, not Tucker. But I didn't know if they had like some type of previous tech, like the Porzingis situation. Yeah, nah, that was intentional. I thought that was kind of arm flat. Nah, that looked intentional. Tucker's got 2 techs. Yeah, yeah. Now CP3, you see the influence paying off, man. He over there like a smiling father. Yeah. Admittedly, slow motion makes literally everything look worse, but that looked bad in slow motion. What am I? Man, I gotta bought this shit today. It's an Italian margarita, and I topped it with a couple shots of Grand Marnier. Couple shots of Grand Marnier. It's all right. I'm gonna drink it. This is all right. Why is Tyson Chandler in? Is he shooting the free throws? Yikes. I ain't been on Discord all week. I get it, man. Italian margarita. Hey, listen. I don't know. I've seen margarita piece. I ain't never had it, but I saw it and I was like, I never drank an Italian margarita. Well, you know, Tyson Chandler wasn't planning on playing. When the last time you think Tyson Chandler like prepped it? Like, I don't even think his shoes is tied, man. Of course he ain't shot a ball in 6 months. I need my own line of margaritas. I could fuck with my own line of margaritas. He ain't straight. Yeah, Tyson. He stretches back right now. It'll crack. Like it sounds like somebody throwing dice. It's just like if you put Udonis Haslem in a game. Like Udonis Haslem's like, I'm not on this team to play basketball. No. No one said anything about that. No one said anything about hoop. So I met Tyson Chandler once. He's very peach cobbler reading. Now you talking. He wearing, but yeah, that man got on house shoes, man. Ain't no way he got on no socks under there. We used to be able to go out to bars or out in general, man. Y'all remember that? I ain't sat in a restaurant since February, man. Like not indoor, not outdoor, not at the bar, not nothing. I done been eating every single meal in my house for the past 6 months, and I'm losing my fucking mind, to be quite frank. My go-to though, I'm a whiskey and cola guy. Whiskey and cola. I will usually, if I have my preference, I will go with a Bullet. I am a Bullet and Coke, Bullet splash of Coke, double Bullet and Coke. I like, what else? Whistle Pig. I think I have a Whistle. Is that right? Whistle Pig, is that a whiskey? I'm brown liquor poppy. So is it called Whistle Pig? Rye. Okay, yeah. Rye, bourbon, whiskey. If you got a decent one on the menu, I'm probably getting it with some ice, a splash of Coke, and then a Collins glass, please. I like a Collins glass because I'm a classy bitch. I'm looking at the menu of this place I used to go in New York because that's when I used to get big drunk. Just because they had like, wow, I feel like they had such a good whiskey selection. And now, but here's the thing, man. The damn menu's in Italian, bro. I don't know what the hell a spunto. What the hell is a spoon? You know what I mean? Brado. But I'm trying to. It's like if there's like a Hudson Bay, Hudson River. There's a Hudson whiskey I like up in New York. Yeah, I like Bullet's my go-to. America's fucked. Agree. Apple whiskey with cranberry. I don't know about that, Chris. Whistle pit. Yeah, nah, you. Actually, I only had it north. It sounded like it's probably some shit that Northerners make. It's like, what would a Southerner drink? Whistle and a pig. It's not that good. It's not that good. Again, I'm still gonna drink it, but it's not that good. I don't even. Serious question. I don't. Respectfully, whenever Lou Dort gets the ball, Houston should just get back on offense. Like if Lou Dort gets the ball and puts it in the triple threat in any way, that's a win. That's a win for our defense. I get back on, get back down the court. What's the first place I'm going once we can go outside? Man, that's a good question. I don't even know. I feel like it's been just long enough to where like I'm tired of being here, but I've also lost the desire to go other places. So it ain't even like, oh man, I want to go to this restaurant. No, Onyx. I want to go to Onyx and walk in that bitch like Ted DiBiase, man, the $1 Million Man. Let some of that Twitch scratch fly around a little bit. They talking about Dort. He had a couple. I mean, that's the thing. Like what stinks, like Dort played so well those first 4 games, and I saw earlier he was giving Harden some trouble, but like Harden's one of those guys. You play against him for 7 games, more than likely one defender he'll figure you out. Team defense, a little bit tougher, but one defender, man, those like guys that caliber just too good. Let's see what I missed. Do I fuck with sweet tea? Yes, of course. Let's see. Apple crown with cranberry. I don't know, man. That's a lot of fruit. Like I don't knock fruit drinks. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I can go double fruit drink. You know what I mean? Like I might could go with the cranberry or the apple crown. Yeah, apple crown, all right, straight. Follies, true. I'm not a Follies man, aren't you? I don't like Follies. I've had some bad experiences at Follies. Not a fan. I like Onyx. I'm an Onyx man. Cheetah's okay too. Let's see. The CPS Fun and Whiskers Grand, man, I'm kicking in the double doors like Yosemite Sam, bro. I want a whole bottle. I'd be like, let me get a 2 bottles of beer. They're like $94. I'd be like, I'm good for it. I've been saving for this for months. Heading to a restaurant with a lady tomorrow with no fear because not being in. Where you at, Will? Brad. He got ladies, he got restaurants, he in a good country. Okay. Dr. Surgeon General over here. If you were to break up a marriage, if you were to break up a marriage, presumably start sneaking around with a woman, would you rather it be a marriage of 1 year or 10 years? Now, James, let me ask for clarification. She's been married either 1 year or 10 years? Because if that's the case, that's not my business. Like it could be 1, it could be 10, it could be 100. If you're crossing that line, that ain't when your anniversary is not my business. Bruh. The line. Oh, you know what the lion tamer is, Jacob? Oh man. Hold up. I'm gonna see if I can find a good picture or a GIF in the chat. Thomas hit me up the other day, man. He was like, man, I need you to Google more stuff on the close personal friend chat. You're not Googling enough stuff. I said, I got you. I said, say less. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, here we go. Let me post it. That's the lion tamer. That link I just posted, you hit that. That's a textbook lion tamer. Knee on the head. He's in like no man's land. So that's the move. I feel like I'm getting behind in the chat here. Crown Apple and Sprite is good money. Apple Crown and Cran. All right. My go-to iced tea, peach nuts, pizza rock, and lemon. That's a lot of liquid, Susie. But I do like sweet tea. What kind of pizza you got, Parmeet? I'm listening. Cat New, Jesus Christ, that sucks. Hey, money. Assume the Lakers win. Who's the biggest underdog to win the finals? I mean, what's under like not one seed? Because I'd still say the Raptors. Like in the middle of the year, I was like, I'd be surprised if one of the LA teams or Bucks didn't win it, and they're still up there. But I think I got to add the Raptors personally because if they won the I don't think they will, but if they won the championship, I would not be surprised. That's a good team. That's a great team. Tip man, oh man, oh yeah. Now I like where you thinking, whack human being. Yeah, like I would love to talk to one of the ladies at Honest and just be like, what was quarantine like for you? Like, what? You got the floor. Let's see. Wait, somebody done retracted a message? What Nolan say? Nolan must have said something real bad. Oh, the GIF is private? Damn. Okay, well, if you're familiar with any kind of wrestling move, I don't even know how to. It's like they laying flat on their back. You take one of their legs under each of your arms, but then you flip them over and you pull back on their leg. It's basically like a backbreaker. Walls of Jericho, if you know by that name, same move. Same move. I don't know why the hell this is a private GIF. I got it off Google. What star would I like to see Shea paired up with? That's a good one. Kawhi Leonard. Like serious, it would never like you don't get Kawhi without Paul George. But are the Clippers in better shape if they have like Paul George now, or if they would have kept Gallinari, Shea, and those picks? Because again, playoff Pete, maybe he'll get it together. I hope he does. It sounds like he identified the issue. But boy, oh boy, that's like the Rockets trade. When the Rockets traded for Chris Paul, it's like, man, if the Rockets still had James Harden, Montrezl Harrell, and Lou Will, what a winner. Yeah, oh, yeah. If you got any kind of older brother, older cousin, you done been putting all the wrestling moves. I had an uncle who used to put me in the figure four, man. It built character. Oh, pardon me, got a little bad bitch pizza. It's a little spicy sauce. I don't know what an artichoke tastes like. I'm not familiar. Girl been married 6 years, isn't Hey, Nolan living life, man. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. She's married. I'm single. Yeah, Nolan living a good life. Like if she's sneaking around. Yeah, what was Yeah, I mean the answer's the same. 1 year, 10 years. Because I'm not gonna be like how long have you been? You know, I'm not gonna ask that question. Damn, Nolan. Nolan got to put me on some game. Shea and Bam, I would like that. You can say Jokic. I thought y'all said stars though. I thought we was talking about stars. I make a mean pizza, true. Once Tombstone. Now listen, I tell you, one time it was myself and two cousins were wrestling, and one of my he hit the other one with a hurricanrana. Y'all know what a hurricanrana, like that old Rey Mysterio shit. And it was one that was like I'm a ground bound wrestler. I use brawn and brains. So if I get you on the ground, that ankle's mine. Figure four, lion tamer, Steiner recliner. But he was the luchador. He was an air flyer. He hit him with a legit hurricanrana, and I thought it broke his neck. I thought it broke he legit flipped him. That's what I didn't think. It legit flipped his body, and I thought he broke his neck. It didn't break his neck though, so that was good. Not easy to do it. That's why I was so surprised. I was surprised. 1, he did it. 2, he completed it. And 3, neither of them died. Hold up. So if Rosario Dawson was acting up on C-Book. What is, oh, he was trying to tamper. You gonna hang up the phone? No, that's exactly what I'm saying, Jane. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how long Rosario Dawson and Cory Booker been together, but it don't matter if it's 1 year or 10 years. I'm going because that's not my business. You were in a relationship. And when you post pictures with Cory Booker on Instagram, I'm gonna comment on them and like them. So you think about what a bad person you are, and then I'm gonna sleep like a baby. How do you listen? It like we was wrestling. I'll never forget. We was wrestling on like an old mattress at one. It was like a second, third cousin, his grandmother's house. She let us lay out like an old mattress and wrestle. And he legit like hopped off the couch, like wrapped his legs around his neck and did the whole flip shit. And I was like, whoa. And again, here's a whack shit about wrestling. Of those three, I was the oldest. So if they both died, I was gonna die too, because I was the oldest. That's just how they get hurt, you get hurt. It's like I didn't even do nothing. I'm a mat technician. I'm the man of 1,000 holes. I'm Dean Malenko. But no, we all would have been in trouble. In my cut, yeah, listen, I broke my parents' bed wrestling, doing flips and shit. It is what it is. I think it's a rite of passage. Perk angle. I got hit with a rock bottom. He chipped your tooth. Hey, it built character. Listen, no, if you didn't get that chipped tooth, you wouldn't be married to that married woman right now. It's the butterfly effect. You go back and change that chipped tooth, she don't want you. She just don't want you. The kid's warlock. What's warlock? I don't know what that is. I got drunk in a river and gave my buddy a suplex. God damn. What you from like Greece in like 19 BC? Who get drunk and wrestle in a river? My girl threw me a week ago. I thought I wish my girl would snap my neck. I'd like that a bit. I like that quite a bit. Best new artist I started listening to. I don't know. I told you I've been on my old stuff, man. Let me see. New Hall and Oak? Nah. Flo Milli. Yeah. Flo Milli. She like 19, 20 from Mobile. She be talking that cash shit. So Flo Milli, the nicest new artist I listen to. Next back together sometime apart. Will my insecurities ruin it? Hey, listen, that's a question you got to answer, Pele. Are you going to let your insecurities ruin it? Because here's what I figured out about my insecurities. You got two choices. You can either do something about it, or you can get the fuck over it. And I'm not doing anything about it, so I gotta get the fuck like that. That's just how that's how I look at it. Flo, hey, Pele, respectably, I agree. When's catching strays again? What the hell am I missing? I feel like the chat jumping fast forward. Rey Mysterio's sons are wrestling. Burger King got 8 nuggets for $1. Listen, they say them nuggets, they don't say chicken nuggets though. You gonna eat that possum meat, which again, I don't judge. But you get that aardvark slathered in some barbecue sauce. Dominic Mysterio, nah, I don't like that. No. Carson Wentz just studying his playbook, just waiting for Nolan to finish his business. I start crying. Yeah, yeah. You hear one of them grown up, and they don't even look at the kid that's crying. They don't even look at like somebody be standing there with a baseball bat, standing over the crying kid. They gonna look at whoever's the oldest one. Where you let him get that spiked bat from? It's like, he got a spiked bat. Who am I to tell? You're the oldest. You should have took the spiked bat from him. You're wrestling in a river. Yeah, that's some old Samson. You had to wrestle in a river, and whoever won was king. That's what. Oh man, he said he was wrestling in a river. Yeah. Listen, I let my insecurities ruin everything, not to brag. Prince Mysterio, I like that. I like Warlock coming up behind somebody. Okay. Sticking your arm between a kid's legs, swing up at full strength, picking him up off the ground and throwing him down. Your forearm hits the kid in the nut. No, I don't think I've ever warlocked anybody. Oh shit. Get up, Nerlens. That boy defensive player of the year. I think they voted too soon. Wendy Spot. Man, you know what? I tried them. Now I'll give them credit, or not even credit. I'll give them some benefit of the doubt. The first time I tried them spicy nuggets, they were mid, dude. Like they tasted, like they sprinkled the spice on, like after the fact. I don't like that. You could have just gave me regular. So I ain't like that. But I'm willing to give them another chance. Which do I think is better? Possum, raccoon, or aardvark? Damn. Raccoon meat probably not that bad as I think about it. Aardvark, I feel like they got like the little hard shell on the outside. Possums just look, I don't know, they look so weaselly. You gotta describe them with another animal. That's how bad they are. But like a little, you know what I'm saying? Raccoon fillet. I'd eat some top flank off a raccoon. I'd try like an appetizer, some sliders, some raccoon sliders. But then again, I might fuck up like some I don't even know, some possum pot sticker. Would y'all fuck with some possum pot stickers? A raccoon roll. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. Raccoons look too cool as an animal. Nerlens was supposed to be a clear. I think he still can be. Which UK player was I most convinced was going to be great in the NBA and has not worked out? Not a whole lot to choose from to be. I probably MKG. I just really like that was one of the first times that I learned was like, listen, just because somebody is like really likes basketball and works really hard, it don't always come together. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll ask y'all this. Would y'all call MKG a bust? Like he went number 2, never made an All-Star game, any of that. But when I think of Anthony Bennett, and that ain't even like MKG Kentucky. Like I don't think of Greg Oden as a bust either. He was good. He just got hurt, right? Like Anthony Bennett played. He was not good. Trying to think of some other guys. Like I think of a bust like a guy. Like I don't even think of Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown had like a 10, 11-year career. You know what I'm saying? When I think of bust, I think of it's like we can't use you you busted out of it. You can't set a pick for us. You can't rebound for you can't do shit for us. Aardvark's got a hard shell. Do they not? I think they do. I'm thinking. No, that's exactly right. Also, I am thinking of an armadillo. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Somebody said aardvark hot sauce. I'm listening. If you eat trash, you taste like trash. No, I gotta disagree. I gotta push back on that, boy. That's my new favorite phrase. Pushing back when you disagree with somebody. I gotta push back on that because pigs eat like shit, and pigs are delicious. Catfish eat like shit, and I'll fuck some catfish up today. You know what the worst thing about a bad drink is? Like you try to finish it real quick. Like I'm already thinking about my next drink. I know what it's gonna be, but then I'm gonna be 2 times as drunk. My mama gonna yell at me. Yeah, a little raccoon ravioli. You believe in Nerlens like I believe in Earl Clark. Hey, listen. Earl Clark last year in Orlando, man, he wasn't terrible. Daniel Orton. No, I'll tell you, I did think Orton was going to be all right, though. But Orton, he was another one. I think he had had some stuff going on personally, I think. Like not long before he got to Kentucky, if I have this correctly, his mother passed away. And his father, I think, was in his ear with some bad advice. He also got drafted first round by Orlando, and they didn't work him out or talk to him at all. They were like, "How do you feel about going to Orlando?" And he's like, "I don't know. I didn't talk to them at all." So, not a bust, just a letdown. MK didn't ask for Charles. Yeah, he's a bust, but that's the thing. If you're a bust because of who was taken after you, like Jokic was taking like 45. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I agree with that one. Yeah, disappointment, yes. Bust, no. I would agree with that. I think it's. I feel like we're too easy to go like hit or bust, and it's probably in the middle. Like there's some middle ground. Like hit, fine, disappointment, bust. I think bust. You know what? I'm with you, whack human being. I'm with you because again, okay, I'll give you one right now. Jaleel Okafor. Like Jaleel Okafor, if he just stays what he's doing right now, he'll be like a backup big in the league for I don't know the next 8 to 10 years. It didn't work out in Philly, and again, I think that was some of the organization, some on him. But if he's just given like if he playing 10, 15 minutes a game for the next 8 to 10 years, get a couple contracts, I genuinely can't call that a bust. Tyreek Evans. No, Tyreek was good. Like Tyreek was rookie of the year. He was good. That's another he had some personal issues later on because he was starting to have like a second phase of his career. Like he was just gonna be 6-man guy. Bennett was awful. Yeah. Like, yeah, you can't have that long career and be a bust. I agree. Like if you a bust, you like Marquise Chris right now. Marquise, that shit did not work out in Phoenix. And he looked pretty good in Golden State. So that's why, like, I agree. The concept of bust, man, because it puts all the onus on the play. Anthony Bennett should not have went number. Even if you loved him as a prospect, he should have never went number one. Cleveland picked him number one, and it's his fault. But he's the bust. So I try to. I don't too much like that phrase either. I think it was Wack Human Being that said that. I expected MKG to be a Tony Allen type. Listen, he slick was. The league just changed. Right? Like when MKG got drafted in 20, if the league stayed like that, he might still be starting. Like not it wouldn't turn into a star, but the league shifted like not only threes, lots of them. The beat, yeah, I think if we're using it, I think if the beat is more of a book, because that was one at the time I was like, 2, bro? I don't know about that. Shrimp. It's tough when Bill's the next pick and Lillard. Yeah, but when does that stop, right? Like if a good like Siakam, I think was picked like 27. So is anybody ahead of him that's not as good as him a bust? Like if you went 25th and you had an average career for a 25th pick, are you a bust because Siakam turned into a star? Like you didn't go to the Raptors. You probably went to the Hornets. So now, hey, Smitty, order us up some catfish, my guy. What the fuck, catfish eating the other fish aren't? Listen, Jake, listen, I don't even want to say it because if you like catfish, like I'm one of them people. Are y'all like that? Are y'all like if somebody tells like you know shrimp are the roaches of the sea, right? And I'm like, okay, shrimp po' boy, please, extra shrimp, fry them hard, remoulade on the side, please, and thank you. That shit don't bother me. Don't bother me in the slightest. They're like catfish. They eat dirt. They eat from the scrums, the bottom of the ocean. I'm like, is that what make them taste delicious? Because some fried catfish, give it here. Maybe more animals should eat garbage. What up, Chris? What's the worst drink? I'll tell you that. Not even alcoholic. Has anybody here been to the Coca-Cola factory or headquarters in Atlanta? They have like all the sodas that they did like all over the world. And there was one, I think it was a German soda that was so like it was one of those. I feel like I drank like orange soda for like give me orange grape, the strongest soda, whatever, to get this shit out of my mouth, and I can still taste it. That's the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Damn, well, I can't even catch up. Will ask me some hard hitters. Okay, top 5 off the top of my head. My top 5 producers. Manny Fresh. These are no order. Manny Fresh, Just Blaze, Timberland. Manny Fresh, Just Blaze, Timberland, Kanye West. And who's one more? Give me one more. Pharrell's up there. Swiss Beats is not up there. I just feel like I'm missing so many producers. Y'all give me some produce. Oh, Dre. Duh. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is the fifth one. I was like, I'm missing like a Mount Rushmore, like heavy. I was thinking of like Beats by the Pound, like D Dot and like group team production. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is the fifth. Let's see. What's up, Eddie? Orton was, I think, 28th, 29th pick. Like that. That's when, if he gets a second contract, that's a win. Like the 29th pick. Who did I think was going to be a bust that surprised me? I'm trying to think. Because again, but like I'm trying to, like I remember like the draft that they came out, it was Terry Rozier and Andrew Harrison. And I was like, it's not that I'm saying either one of these guys are going to be great, but I kept seeing like Terry was projected to go round 1 and Andrew like was either second round or undrafted. I was like, I don't think the gap is that wide. And Terry proved me wrong. But he was, I think, 17th, 16th pick. Somebody that was better that I thought was going to be a bust, but Dame Lillard. Just because like I wasn't watching no Mountain West ball, but I was like, this guy's how old? Like that Marcus Camby shit. So Dame, and that guy's a star. I can usually keep up with the chat, man. This shit rolling fast today. Is it the Italian one? Beverly? I was thinking I was like, it's got to be in his name. Yeah, some of them are terrible. Now, some of them are amazing. Orange coat. Here's the thing. I had the orange vanilla coat. I feel like all those coats were good to be mixed with a whiskey. Right? Like I don't want an orange vanilla Coke straight up. But if I'm drinking, again, a whiskey, I'll drop a splash of orange vanilla Coke. Perfect. Like perfect. The Coca-Cola and Disney. LP, no, David, LP is not in my top 5 producers. Dr. Dre, Ray. Zaytoven, he up there. He not top 5 though. Swizz, maybe bottom 5. Is Kenny Beats overrated? No, I don't think he's overrated. I think he's appropriately rated. He's also like, he's got a great tag. That whoa, Kenny. That's a great tag. Yeah, Sunny Digital's up there. Forgot about Sunny Digital. People think Kenny Beats is over. I don't know. I feel like he gets appropriate respect. Like he makes some cool beats. Vanilla Coke with spice. Yeah. Like that's what you want, that flavor up there, just a touch. Just a touch with your whiskey or your brown or whatever. Let's see. Kenny's cool. He had that. Yeah. Who am I taking? Danger Mouse or Madlib? I'm not overly familiar with a lot of Madlib's work. I've heard more of Danger's work, so I go Danger. In terms of how to hide. I mean, what's not overrated in terms of how the high school white boys fan out? Nigga, I'm overrated in terms of how the white. You know what I'm saying? The game's the game. Kenny seemed cool. I'm just waiting for the next Action Bronson take where he worked with only white producers. Y'all notice that? Now, I like Bronson too, but I also peep game. Man, oh yeah, Manny Fresh is my personal number 1. Manny Fresh, to me, for what he did, like just creating the sound for an entire record label, for an entire era, I put him number 1. And I couldn't believe that disrespect. Y'all, people were saying Scott Storch over him. And I kept like, Scott Storch, he got bangers. So for an IG battle, that's his speed. But who's a better producer? Come on, man. It's Manny. It's not even close, dude. Action Kid. Hey, listen, that ain't even a shot. Action, he can work with whoever he want to. But it'd be a whole bunch of Woe Kenny, a whole bunch of Alchemists, a whole bunch of I ain't never heard Sunny Digital on an Action Bronson track. Leave it at that. Yeah, Harold Fraud. I forget. Look, the Static Selector. Yeah. DJ Mustard. Tom, that's your worst take, man. No. Not a no. He better than Swiss Beats, though. I'll give him that. DJ Mustard. Listen, we're not gonna argue with you. We're just gonna throw your ass out. There's nothing to argue about. Metro's good. Yeah, Metro's damn good. I mean, Pharrell's just tough because I really do think I feel like he just kind of got so much credit for a lot of the Neptune stuff when they were clearly a team. And look, you talk shit about a bad drink and you knock it over. I'll be back. That's how you know I'm a real alcoholic. I went and fixed me a new drink first before I even clean up the damn mess. Like this shit, listen, it's just liquid. It'll dry, you know what I mean? But my beverage, if my gullet get dry, that's a wrap. All right, what did I miss? Who like Nas beats? What the hell did I miss? That mustard tape was good. Listen, in slight defense of my ears, Andrew, I will never know how that mustard tape sounded. I've never liked the Nas beat in my life, Thomas. You take that back. Spill my sheesh, man. It wasn't even. I can't even there was no like anger or disdain at all. It was like, oh no, that terrible drink spill. Now this is that's the one. I might need to drop some Grand Marnier in that one because that's the one. Ronnie J. Who's Ronnie J? What did he produce? What's his tag? Yeah, my close personal friend, Sonny Digital. Raise your hand if you've recorded 2 songs with Sonny Digital. Well, who else? Don't be shy, guys. No, come on, let's see him. Oh, okay. Got Mello over 17 and a half. What? Points? I don't know about that. 17 and a half, kind of a lot. Mello getting 30. Lakers win comfortably. I might throw another. Goddamn. Fauci, a porn star, man. This is the horniest, richest man I ever seen. Respect. Yeah. All right, Adam. Adam already gone. I'm trying to catch up, man. I feel like I'm so far behind, man. Y'all chatting today. Mustard is what Jazzy Faye is to y'all know, because Jazzy Faye was elite. Now here's the thing. It's one of I get generational stuff. Because listen, E40 is not my cup of tea. But I know like some real heads from from Oakland, from the Bay Area, that they fuck with him. So I get it. It's the same way. Like I would never tell nobody like, oh, you have to respect Gucci Mane. No. But listen, I just understand that man got some juice down here. At once upon a time he did. I think he still do, but he on to a different era. The Music of the Harry Fraud is a great tag. That's a great tag. The friends are very close, very personal. It was a long week, man. My favorite E40 verse is right before he starts rapping on baller blocking, because I know when to cut it off. That's by far. That's his magnum opus. When the good next. Do a Chris video of the Trill Mom? Nah. Gucci a living legend. And that's the thing. I don't question Gucci. You have the juice, you don't lose that. I'm talking about he had like the juice influence, like when he was here in and around East Atlanta, putting people on and all that. I say now he's on he in Miami now. He like a married man. He living like that's why I say. But the juice, yeah, you don't never lose that. Don't you? I ain't showing y'all my house. Jazzy Fit. Listen, DJ Mustard don't have a better song than Let's Get Away. DJ Mustard don't have a better song than Pretty Toes by Jazzy Faye and Nelly. So we can stop the damn cap, Thomas. That's the best tweet ever. Good old JR say, stop the damn match. I'm on Twitter saying, stop the damn cap, man. Bro, honestly, God, I think somebody done signed my number. I done got 4 texts in the past 3 days talking about, can we count on you to vote, do your part and vote Republican? Somebody done, I'm offended I'm getting these texts at all. I'm pissed that I'm getting them for Republicans. East Atlanta Santa. That's what I'm saying. You'll never wear that hat, or you'll never lose that hat. All right, Mikey. Mikey got some cool guy stuff to do. Okay. All right, cool guy. We talking no, Fauci. We are not. I told him, stop the damn cap, King. I shouldn't have said toad. I shouldn't have said toad. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like E40 a legend to y'all. Everybody got their regional legend. I'm trying to who's the New York regional legend that everybody else think is whack, but they love? Jay-Z? Is it Jay? Why is it Jay-Z? Tell me now. Now who's the that's a good who y'all got? Who's like who the New York legend that Nas? He was the first one I thought of. But Nas can rap. I would never say that Nas can't rap. Nas just doesn't make music that I want to hear. Papoose, hey, whoa. Hold on, Eddie. Hold on, Eddie. Oh. What we're not gonna do, what there won't be, is any slander on Trigger Happy Pappy. That's Papoose. It does not gotta be Papoose. 50. Nah, somebody said 50? Nah, come on. It ain't 50. Jay-Z, that's how I feel now. Jay-Z, his new rhymes, they're probably like the J Electrona. It's probably, maybe it's good. If he put out a new album, hey, maybe the old man still got it. Will it be going in here though? Nah, respectfully, no. I can't believe it either, dog. Probably a Wu-Tang member. Here's the thing, you got to be specific about that. Because there's a couple of Wu-Tang guys that can rip with anybody. There's a couple that, like the reason they got to be so thorough outside the booth to even get in that group. I don't even want to speak on their name, man, because they'll throw you down a flight of steps. Mumble rap, Joey Badass. I saw Joey Badass perform at a Nets game, and I still don't think I could tell you a Joey Badass song. And that's not a diss on him. That's just like I don't know how many people are going up for him like outside. I'm talking about like people that are like E40. Everybody know E40. Everybody know Gucci. I don't know if everybody know Joey Badass. Not yet. If somebody said ODB, y'all listen to Corey. Hey, listen, man. Bro, I thought I was seeing the tweets last night that they got Corey guns. But apparently it wasn't true, which is good. Coolio, true. Mike who? Will? I forgot Mike Will. Mike Will is a really good producer. Eminem, Mace, whoa, no Mace slander here, Idris. No money Mace. What we won't be doing. Jada, I feel like Jada get his respect though. Like Jada's another one. Jada can rap. I wanted no part of the Jada Fab battle, but Jada can rap. Listen, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk Chadwick, man. If y'all ready, I'm ready. Cause I ain't gonna, that shit hurt my feelings, man. That shit hurt. That shit still hurt, man. It's gonna, hey man, I feel like if we don't, it's the elephant in the room, man. Listen. We're gonna talk Chadwick. So listen, do what if you gotta go walk around, I'm gonna hit the 3 chi. Because I got a text last night from a good friend, and the only thing it said was Chadwick. That's the only thing it said. So 2 things immediately. I'm gonna hop. Listen, this is all it takes to get Fauci out of here now. It only said Chadwick. I didn't know what happened, but one, I was like, it's Bozeman, because I don't know any other Chadwick except Bozeman. And 2, knowing nothing else, because of the way this year has gone, I knew something bad had happened. I knew something, like this wasn't a Chad. Oh man, Chad, look what you, like, you know what I mean? Chad, oh man, he tweeting crazy like Terry Crews. Nah, that wasn't Chadwick style. And as soon as I saw that, when I tell you, I was like, you see the picture, you know that picture they use for dead people, like the sophisticated looking off in the distance. It's all that, and I read Chadwick Boseman 43 loses battle to cancer. That shit floored me, man. That shit cut me deep. That's what we was gonna get to it sooner or later, man. Putting the sheesh down, grabbing the chest, true. Yeah, you watch the crowd react. See, it was so much of this stuff just because I'm not like a movie, but I'd never seen that, like that crowd reaction. To when T'Challa came into whatever movie it was, like that was dope, man. I thought, yeah, that's one of those. Him and Kobe's the legit first one. I was like, I think TMZ's wrong here. Like I remember it was a Sunday. If we going down the road, let's go down the road. It was a Sunday afternoon. Joey Langone, shout out to Joey Langone, texted me and Coley the TMZ link that said, and he said, "Is this real?" And it said Kobe Bryant dead in a helicopter crash. And I clicked the link, and the website was down. So I remember thinking, like, TMZ doesn't get stuff like that wrong. So if the site's down, I was like, I figured it was because of traffic, but I was also in the back of my mind like, well, maybe he was in the crash, but he wasn't killed. Like maybe like TMZ, they didn't make it up. You know what I'm saying? But no, that shit. And then the Chadwick shit last night, and seeing how I think every single person that worked with or around him had nothing but good things to say about him. Every single person. Like that's rare, man. That's rare. Like, and not even like, oh yeah, he was a nice guy. These people had like stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, I remember when like Chadwick used to ask me A, B, and C about my wife and my kid, like all that. And with all these stories, you know how many people in Hollywood are a dick. You know how many Hollywood people getting busted now for being creepy or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So for him, like just by all accounts, like a fucking gentleman, you know what I'm saying? Like a fucking professional. I said, I wish that shit was fake, man. I mean, this is how I get caught up or behind in the chat, man. Waterworks before bed. Yeah. Listen, I was doing fine until they posted the one, like the purple skies when T'Challa would go talk to his father, like and the ancestors and the beyond. That brought the tears. That brought a tear to my eye. That one hurt me. That one hurt me. I can admit it. I saw an interview with somebody said the physical toll to a Marvel movie. And I did see that. Yeah, I saw that money. He's like, you had to like bulk up and slim down and bulk up. He was like, oh, you got your body going crazy. And he was like, man, you have no idea. So for him to, it's like conflicting thought. Like I hate I hate that he had to go through that like alone, but it sounds like he didn't know, right? We didn't know about it, but he wasn't alone. But I love that the people in his circle, that shit did not, nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. And again, I think that's a testament to his character. Because you see now, TMZ got the, you know what I'm saying? If somebody always willing to talk. Like Arthur Ashe, I know Arthur Ashe, tennis player, contracted HIV from a blood transfusion. And the only reason he came out was because a publication was going to go public with it. So he went public with it first. Dana Reeve, y'all know who Dana Reeve is? She was the widow of Christopher Reeve, Superman. Same thing. She had cancer, and the only reason she came out was like because a publication was going to go public with it. And it's like, what the like? Why are these publications? Like, why do they exist? Why does that publication exist? That man did 4 to 5 massive movies. And I saw a thing. I mean, I saw many things. It was people saying, I don't know, not able. I don't know. I really don't know. And I want to be respectful. Not able-bodied people saying that it was, you know what I'm saying, disrespect to talk about how hard he worked while he was, going through it and disabled. And my first thought was, is cancer a disability? And that's a serious question. That's a serious question. It's clearly a disease, but I had never thought of it as a disability. But it hinders your abilities. So again, that was just something I had never thought of. The guy he did is James Brown. Yeah, I still can't believe Kobe Bryant is dead. Same. I was how you found out. I hate that, man. Finding out I won't say good news, but at first it was like there were people with him, and it was like there was enough people for Kobe's whole family, and I was like, oh dear God, please not that. But I don't know, is that any? But like it took parts of like 4 families, 4 or 5 families. It sucked. I didn't like it. Yeah, I definitely want to see these. I'm very interested to see how people took that. Michael Jackson and Prince death. I remember that. I was at work when I found out Michael Jackson. I don't remember where I was for Prince. Probably on Twitter, honestly. He played. Yeah, listen, that is a testament, man. Oh man, you talk about black don't crack. That man was 43 playing a 21-year-old running back. He played Jackie Robinson. He played James Brown. He played Thurgood Marshall. He played the fucking Black Panther. Like range like you read about. Yeah, the tightest circle, dude. He said he had to pick him because he always played a hero. Yeah, like again, that's the ultimate respect. That's I didn't know he was married. Again, motherfucking goals, man. You talk about a guy that was a professional in his craft, treated everybody with respect, had a tight family and friends, had a queen that nobody knew about. And that's the way I want to go. When I'm out of here, I hate to say it, guys, y'all, it's gonna be past tense, man. Y'all gonna find out it's like that. That's the best way to be, I feel like. On Jackie Robinson Day, that's how you know that not to get spiritual, but somebody up there, over there, down there is fucking with us for that man to play Jackie Robinson like that and pass on Jackie Robinson Day. And it's not even Jackie, like, because normal Jackie Robinson Day, normal Jackie Robinson Day in April or May, like beginning of the season. So on top of this Corona, we get a different Jackie Robinson Day, and whoever was like, yeah, Bozeman now. Bro, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Cancer patient gets handicapped parking tags. That's fair. Yeah, so it was a thing, like, not saying they're wrong. It was just something I hadn't considered. And I think it privileged that I haven't had to consider it yet. He felt like if people knew he had cancer, he wouldn't get to keep the role and work like he got to work. I get it. Like, for whatever reason, he wanted to keep it. If he would just wanted, it's like, listen, that just ain't y'all's business. Like, if I was a famous person with COVID, yeah, I wouldn't know I had COVID. I would just have it, and y'all wouldn't tell nobody. I'm the only black person not excited for Tenet. I'm not really excited either. I do like J.D. Washington. I did see the stunts. It's like, okay, it seemed like he putting in work. Next, like, I'm good. Would I prefer I'm an MJ guy. I just listened to him more growing up. Another thing I'll say about Chadwick Boseman. There were the pictures. I don't even remember when they were, if they were earlier this year, because who even remembers this year, but either this year or last year, where he was looking slim, he was looking haggard, and people made jokes, myself included. I was like, oh, my man, he's so tired of doing the black. That's exactly why we should shut the fuck up. That's exactly why we should shut the fuck up about anytime somebody lose weight or gain weight or any type of body change. If he don't bring it up to you that I'm trying to lose some weight or I'm trying to put on some, if a woman don't bring it up to you that she's pregnant or she's trying to lose some weight or trying to gain some weight, you don't say shit, because that is not your business. And that's a message to me too. That's a message to me too. Jokes, people. Yeah. That's the thing. And again, it's a learning thing. It's something we have to learn from, because that shit hurt my feelings. Because it's like, man, I wouldn't have did it if I known. And that's the whole fucking point. You never know. You never know. Robin Williams' death, yeah. There's something out there. I don't disagree. There's somebody out there fucking with us, dude. Yeah, April 15th. I had 17th in my mind, but I knew it was early in the season. Black Panther released same day as Victory. Yeah, like, that's one of those. Hey, somebody pulling a fast one on us, dude. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on, man. Jack Kirby. Who's Jack? Now, y'all who's Jack Kirby? Who am I missing? Cliff. Oh, man. No, remind me. I want to talk about Uncle Cliff Robinson, but no, I want to talk Chadwick some more. I will say this, and I wrote some things like I wrote them down for the podcast, but I might say them then and now. They were just on my mind. Excuse me. I am so happy from the sound of it. It sounded like that man got his flowers. His man was loved, and I think he knew he was loved, and that makes me happy, right? Like, seeing the if y'all saw the video and people saying like what Black Panther meant to them, and then he came out surprised and behind the screen. I think that man knew how much people fuck with him, and it is so. I think that's very dope, because a lot of people, like, you don't get your flowers when you dead. You know what I'm saying? They'll bring flowers to your funeral, but not soup to you when you're sick. So I think that is not even silver lining. What's plutonium lining? What's much lower than that? Yeah. That's the thing. Everything is for jokes. Everything for jokes. And again, that's something I got to do better for that too. Because I'm quick to make a joke about some shit. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I got to do better at that. I will do better at that. Behind the chat. Real life, man. Real life. Genuine intention. Yeah. Like, somebody told a story. Like, he came to like their film class and talked about how there was like no diversity on the staff. And I know that he was talking about like the dialect in Black Panther. He was like, I can't speak with a European accent because this fictional country has never been colonized. Why would he have a European accent? And he could have just said, no, I'm just going to talk like Chadwick Boseman from South Carolina. And we still would have watched the movie. But they showing it on NBA 1976 to 2020. That's fucking cruel, man. That's cruel. He absolutely took it as, and again, that's he took it as a responsibility. But we didn't know about it until later, because it was nothing performative about it from the sound. Like, that was just him as a human being from what it sounded like. I saw a story. It was like a teammate of his got shot and killed in high school. And after that, he started like writing. I don't even know if that might have been what got him into the arts. Chadwick, listen, great name. Great choreo, great. Chadwick Boseman. That's one of those. If you shorten it to Chad Boseman, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Yeah. The next thing I'll say that I wanted to say about him, I'll ask y'all this. When you think of Batman, who's Batman to you? When you think of Batman, because it's been, you know what I'm saying, we all grown, we all have seen 19 different Batman movies with 19 different Batman actors. Who's Batman to you? Christian Bale, Chad. Listen, Chad, he made Chadwick fire, honestly. He made Chadwick Boseman, that shit just pops. Bale. Kevin Conroy, true. Adam, El Braw's old ass. Bale. Now, here's the thing. Come on. Now, it ain't about, here's the thing. Yeah, Soapy, a couple, the older heads. When I think, Clooney, when I think Batman, I think Michael Keaton. Because Michael Keaton was Batman when I was young. I think everybody, like, who you think of as a superhero is who it was, like, the first time you see El Braw's 19. I'm going to throw your ass out of here for being. Yeah, so, like, Michael Keaton, he's for the only one you've seen. That's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it. And so I say that Christopher Reeve, I knew Christopher Reeve as paralyzed before I knew him as Superman, but he was still Superman. That's how long a hero role that's how long a superhero role stay with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, Michael Keaton, when I think Batman, he'll be the first Batman I think of. And there are kids right now, when they think Black Panther forever, they're going to think Chadwick Boseman. And it stinks that he's not here, but I think it's so cold that that's going to be the example that they have for the rest of their life. When they think of Black Panther, when they think of T'Challa, when they think of any of that, because it wasn't no like old Black Panther movie that had fucking, I don't even know. Richard Roundtree is Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? We all think of Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. He's just the black, like that's all it is. Who's snitching? Yeah, here's a serious question, and I didn't want to ask it. Like, it's just it may be insensitive now. They have to shut that line down now, right? There's no like, you can't replace him. It's not just going to be, no, Idris Elba's a Black Panther now. No, he's not. No, he's not. You know what I mean? But it's also, I like, just knowing the business, Black Panther 2 and 3 was going to make hundreds of millions of dollars. Of course they're going to. Now, if they give it to Letitia Wright, I'll say, yeah, if you're going to pass it over, if you say that, pass it over to, I can't think of her name, his sister in the movie. I'd like that more than if they're just like, no, Will Smith is Black. Will Smith is T'Challa. No, he's not. No, the fuck he's not. Yeah, his character's a little. I'm Shuri. Good call. Mahershala, no, and I love Mahershala. Great actor. Honestly, I wanted Mahershala as Killmonger. And people told me like that wouldn't work because he had to be younger. And I was like, listen, Mahershala and Chadwick are like 50. They just don't look fit. Like, you know what I mean? If Mahershala was Killmonger instead of Michael B. Jordan, they still be fighting out in that waterfall. Because that boy Mahershala can act. Michael B. Yeah. No, he's so. That's what I'm saying. He's so good. Like, role wise, he knock it out of the park. But right now, nah, man. Nah. Chadwick Boseman, he the Black Panther, man, forever. Just like, again, Michael Keaton, Christopher Reeve is Superman. Like, just whoever the first superhero or first person you playing that. And I feel like that trilogy probably came out. So Bale was that guy. Christian Bale was that guy for a lot of you. And again, he'll be that. You're going to think of that till you die. You ain't going to think of Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck or nobody. You're going to think of whoever it is. Wasted as a Luke Cage. Yeah, for like 4 episodes, dude. Michael B. Hey, I was in watching The Wire. I was like, damn, Michael B. Jordan couldn't act when he was young, neither. That's interesting. How's it going tonight? Poorly. I did not watch True. I watched some of the first season with McConaughey. I couldn't get into it, so I didn't keep up with that. I did watch Moonlight though, bro. I watched Moonlight I saw that in the theater. Moonlight was good as hell. I would like to watch it again because I just feel like there's probably stuff I missed. Moonlight was really good. Yeah, but it ain't gonna be no like Trevante Rhodes is now the no, he's not. No, he's not. Michael B. He played the same character. Listen, a lot of people do it, so I don't even hate you playing the same character. Will Smith do it. Denzel Washington do it. It's all about how good you are doing it. Yeah, Moonlight was good. I think it's on Netflix. When they put all the black movies on, I was like, the black movies, right? Yeah, I got to rewatch Moonlight because that was a good movie. I went with it. She was like, I just want to look at Trevante Rhodes. I was like, listen, I'll be watching your bullshit housewife shows to look at, you know what I'm saying? Evelyn or whoever. So I get it. You know what I mean? Give and take. Jason Bateman is the Black Panther. Jason Bateman looking like mildly surprised that's just Jason Bateman. We're fucked. That's the Jason Bateman face. And Jason Bateman's great, but look, you play the same person every just that kind of overwhelmed. He a good guy, but he's a little bit over his head. That's Jason Bateman. Yeah, Bateman a G. I like that guy can act, man. Marty Bird's my dude. Yeah, Luke Cage is trash, dude. Mostly because Luke Cage was trash himself. The police chief was the barber dude. Misty Knight though, Simone Missick, respectable. I might run back Ozark. I think you should. Wendy Carey's Marty. You know what, Corey? I don't hate that. I'll say at first I hated Wendy so much. First season I hated Wendy so much. I'm not gonna no spoilers. I hated Wendy so much that I was like, he carrying her. And then as it went on, she was acting her ass. I feel like they were a strong 1-2. I don't think anybody carried anybody. I think they were just a good 1-2 punch. They're gonna make The Rock. Oh God, Vin Diesel. It's gonna be The Rock. Gonna be a Killmonger. Vin Diesel gonna be Black Panther. Luke Cage. That Deshaun. That's kind of the whack shit, man. Like the rest. Like again, Ursula was great. Simone Missick was great. Rosario, her nosy ass. I hated Rosario Dawson character in all them shows. She went to doctor. You have to do what's right. Shut up. You're not the one getting thrown off a roof. Shut up. College football. I heard it was a game tonight, man. No thanks. I can't believe that they have Carmelo Anthony guarding LeBron James. I cannot believe that they had that. Yeah, who playing now? Austin P? No thanks. No thanks. Terrence Howard is Black Panther. You're now stripped of the powers of the Black Panther, man. You got to drink this purple shit, man. T'Challa, man. It's your daddy, man. Wakanda forever, man. Cuba. Hey, I'll make one exception. Cuba Gooding Jr. can be the new Black Panther if he wear the hair that he had on in OJ. That's the only exception. If he wear the hair that he had on in OJ, he could play the Black Panther. I got a fur coat, man. They said with limited fans. Okay, yeah. Y'all know about football fans. They careful. All right, Thomas, that's enough. I'm just going to do that when I'm going to get a moderator. And when I do that, I mean, you throw his ass out. First Mustard, now this. Cheadle, no. And Cheadle, I mean, all these guys are great actors. It's not about their acting skills. It's just, nah, man. It just wouldn't feel right. It just wouldn't feel right. Oh yeah, Cheeto already got a Denzel. No, I don't want Denzel as the Black Panther. You mean to tell me, Killmonger, that you come all this way here? I don't really have impression. It's all really the same impression. Quiet as it's kept. This game stinks. Game kind of stinks.